So you spend all that money on them immigrants, all that money on Ukraine. Get the fuck out of here.
And obviously the camera will be pointed at me, that's why it's looking
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like, so probably if you do, again, if you get close and you want to back up, that's fine, man.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Can you see me perfectly?
Yeah.
Alright,
you're right in the middle of the screen. Actually, you know what?
Dark as fuck, bro.
I'll take out the...
Yeah, put some extra light on that bitch.
You want to try the seat?
Nah.
Alright.
I'm like John Wayne. I don't like being killed.
I can't color.
You can't?
You look black as hell, man.
I told you.
It's probably the brightness on the computer. Don't even trip.
I hope not. Be like, yeah, I just came back from Panama.
Everybody watching, Kels isn't that black. Just got a tan. The summer's over. But yeah, we are recording. We are live.
Good.
And with that being said, welcome everybody to a little special edition. Maybe a permanent edition. I got proof. These cameras are killing. It's actually me. The location. You like the shirt though? Do people see the shirt?
Suck it!
Alright, man. Alright, so the boys have been yelling at me because I didn't watch any of the stuff they sent me last night. I saw Yorgan stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that. This guy is fucking...
What's up with that, Kels?
He's fighting in Croatia.
Well,
nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he up in there, and he's fighting this guy named Ivan, and Ivan was like basically screaming his fucking, his lungs off
during his interview, bro. He's doing a press
shit talk.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
It's basically like I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream with a person.
Okay. So he's in Croatia right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit! All right. So
him and Roslavine.
Okay.
And he fighting for the title.
Shit.
Yeah, he's about to be a triple champ, bro.
Yeah,
triple champ.
Three, right? Yeah.
FNC.
3 times.
FNC.
Yeah. And then pretty good card. I couldn't understand shit.
Sure.
That the people were saying, but he understands that. But they got I think like 8 or 9 fights.
Let's touch up on that real quick. What's going on with your training? Where are you teaching now?
What I've been doing right now, I've been working my guys out in the park.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a location right there by Salco Marketplace. And then this other guy, that 2-time fitness, shout out to him.
Hey, Dante and Eric Lopes. Shout out to them. They're awesome. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
Real quick plug for these guys, bro.
Okay.
2 times fitness, bro. Dante, I think it's Reed.
Yeah.
Dante Reed, Eric Lopes, bro. They got a little fitness thing going on. Not little. I totally undersold that. They're killing it. I get a lot of their customers. I get a lot of feedback from their clientele.
Yeah.
2 times fitness, man. They're killing it, man.
Facts.
Shout out to them, man.
So he offered me. He was like, "Hey, come through here. I got this, that, and the third." And it's the old building that regiment used to be in. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't.
Oh, the old clinch.
Yeah. Well, where
with the pole dances.
Yeah. We got pole dances there.
Yeah. What's it? Mill City.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Mill City Pole Fitness used to be over there.
So I looked at it. Nice. Got a complete like green room, the fitness room.
Mm-hmm.
You got other room that I can set offset. So I'm like, during winter times I'll pop in and out. You feel what I'm saying? But mostly my guy Brian Brenois, he had a big ass garage. So and it's enough to fit everything in there.
What's Brian's middle name? I have to do this.
I don't know his middle name.
You gotta call him like B something big.
Yeah.
BSB, something like that.
Taking all the bags and whatnot. I'm still rocking with Chris Jacob, and I still rock a regiment too. So I go pop in there every once in the blue. Work with the guy near me, still tight like a motherfucker.
Alright, pal.
So,
start from the bottom up. This is a little parlay I have going right now.
Okay.
That was a good bet, that Washington bet.
They won, right?
Holy smokes, huh?
Bro, what do you think? What do you think the chances? I think McCaffrey's kind of scaring me.
Well, I mean, Bronny James 10 assists is in any game is going to be tough.
That's the toughest thing.
That's the pay. All right.
Billy went up. His job's gotten better.
Yep. Very random here. It's You have this on the screen right now?
I can put it up.
I'll put it on
Yeah,
the
I'll put it
screen.
up.
So basically, it's a bunch of tennis people from the U.S. Open, a couple of football money lines, and
Dana White.
Billy Crudup from the morning show to be the most outstanding drama. That's the guy. That's
The Globes.
well, I'm saying he's like the manager of the
morning
studio.
show. Yeah.
On that Apple TV show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good show.
It is pretty decent.
So he's a minus 180, I believe, right now, and the next closest is a plus like 300.
Okay, so that should be a slam dunk then.
I liked it.
But then Bronny James. It all comes down to Bronny James.
What it comes down to, people, LeBron James Jr., if he can get 10 assists
in any game,
we might have a different podcast set up.
Next $5 to win, what, 11 grand? That's it.
Almost 11 grand. Whew. And I have another one below it. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see that one.
It's another one below it. It's almost the same thing. It's still Bronny James to get the 10 assists. It's only for $3 grand though. Yeah, but there's one more thing on top. That's halfway done as well.
Okay.
My boy Xander, bro.
I need to get up on that shit.
Yeah, I go with Xander Schauffele all the time. Top 10.
Part 2. Okay.
He won the U.S. Open. He's crushing it. Well, the PGA Tour. I'm sorry.
Yeah, John, this is just scouring the book right here. Holy shit, man! So he's betting movies. He's betting Pat Mahomes to get.
I didn't even know you
yards.
fucking bet movie.
Yeah.
Where do you bet on a movie?
It's there.
It's there. Just going to like a special, and it will say Academy Awards.
If you're that fucking desperate, you'll find it.
Yeah, this is a desperado right here. I mean, it's a great bet though. Yeah. It's a great bet considering. Yeah, Bronny James, can he get the playing time? That's what it's going to come down to. Right?
Is he playing any better?
So, I mean, towards the end of that summer league, man, he had a couple of 20-point performances, right? Or at least one I know of.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right?
I am being optimistic. Like,
yeah, of course.
There's definitely point guards who had worse summer league statistics who ended up being like Russell Westbrook and a couple other guys played very, very well. I'm optimistic about that. I'm optimistic about obviously him being LeBron James' son, and the fact that, of course, he's going to most likely start in the G League.
Yeah,
most likely he is.
Yeah,
but like I've heard things that saying they want him to play in the Christmas game. They want him to play they obviously want him. That's the goal. He's a 1,000,000% going to play this year for the Lakers because they obviously want LeBron.
Yeah, but because his father.
How many will he get though?
But in the same sense though, remember when Jaylen Brown, Angela Reese, and his girlfriend was sitting down and they wound up calling him like, they were
talking shit. Did you see
he's
that?
Not a professional.
Yeah, I saw it. He's not a pro.
Nah, you know what I mean.
Like saying he's not.
But I mean, he has. But I mean, but you look at it, Jaylen Brown has every right to say whatever he wanted to say, though.
At this point, absolutely,
you have NBA MVP. I think I heard.
Well, he won the NBA Finals MVP, which is
is that the Kobe or the Magic?
No, Russell. Bill
Russell. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, he didn't get picked on the team.
Yeah, and then he got left off the Olympic team.
You feel me?
Derek White.
Yeah. Well, I like Derek White.
Me too.
I like
it was just strictly you're an Adidas guy.
Oh, right. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Adidas and Nike.
You're an Adidas guy, and you're not a Nike
positional
guy.
kind of thing.
Nah.
No, you would think, but obviously Kawhi's New Balance, but he's just Kawhi Leonard. He's going to be on that team regardless. But Jaylen Brown obviously feels like he's stiffed, and I feel like people are going to realize the Celtics are coming. They're going to win this shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's no doubt in my mind.
I was looking at the Kansas City and the Baltimore game.
Okay.
Woo, tight one. Yesterday was a close one too.
Good game.
Wasn't a fan of the Mexico grass. That bothered me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely shit. Brazil grass shit too.
The Eagles pulled it off though, which is nice.
Yeah, they were playing like shit for a little bit though.
Yeah, I mean, Saquon stumbled the first play of the game.
And then, were you guys concerned? I don't know if you were see this or not, but early in the games, if the offensive lineman was not exactly where he was supposed to be.
Yeah, that happened on Thursday.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. I didn't know, and the new kickoff.
I hate it.
I don't like that.
Right?
I mean, it'll make the penalties after the touchdown a little bit more important, when them guys do.
That's very true.
Rather than that, not more.
If you're going to encourage kickoffs, just back up the kickoff 10 more yards. Instead of kicking from the 30, kicking from the opposite 20. And then you're going to have kickoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are just blasting this ball through the touchback and starting on the 30 every time.
In the XFL rules.
Yeah, no shit.
It's about Oh, you talking about Vince McMahon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's still in that?
No,
Oh, I'm saying,
No.
like,
Well, he's
motherfucker.
canceled.
I'm like, I think he's done.
You will
He's
not
done.
see Vince until he's lying in a coffin.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah, all that fucking money.
Speaking of Mr. McMahon, September 25th
That's
on
gonna
Netflix.
be good, man. Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
And then Aaron Hernandez thing too.
Hey, but I heard, like, so speaking of Aaron Hernandez, they had an interview with these guys that was locked up with him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I might not have heard this.
All that, all that. All right, but so they got this channel on YouTube talks about like the prisons and stuff like that. So they were talking about Aaron Hernandez. He was like, nah, he was getting busy. So if you get in there, no fruit cup shit and pop, yeah, no fruity, you know what I mean, and handle his business, real G type like shit.
Yeah,
You feel
from
what
my
I'm saying?
understanding, when he was in Dartmouth anyway,
Yeah.
from my understanding, he was
chucking
hard
motherfuckers
and nobody was fucking with him, and he was
period.
actually fucking with people.
Yeah.
He was living a life. He was institutionalized right away. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
I believe every second of it.
So with all of his, the allegations of him being gay and all that stuff, that's just I would need to get a nice, real, not so much your age, younger hood guy from the ghetto. You hear about this list?
Bro, thank you. Hey,
You hear about this list?
Yeah.
Bro. So, apparently, Dartmouth, few ghettos in Brockton, New Bedford.
Oh, is this the one with the New Bedford transsexual?
Yeah.
No, well, yes, something like that.
Yeah, all right. I've heard a little bit about it.
And then this girl just, yes, a lot of hard guys, if you would.
Yeah.
Oh, I outed them?
The Aaron Hernandez. Oh yeah, she outed every one of them.
Yeah.
From what I heard too, the girl's already been beat up, stabbed, all this shit for outing all these guys.
Holy shit.
Oh well, hey, listen, but this is what I tell you guys. The cat is already out there. Ain't no turning back from that. You already did what you did. You might well keep doing it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, But I knew a couple of people that was on that list, boy.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I
you gotta
saw-
understand, I worked at the schools, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, but you look at it like this here.
Because I was really excited when the whispers about the list was out. Was like, I was like, hell yeah! I'm like, there's so many people are about to get exposed. This is gonna be great. Like, this is awesome.
If you look at it, I sent you that a long time.
You did. I was excited for it, but when the list came out, I was like, I should have known.
Yeah.
Like, it was gonna be a younger crowd. It wasn't gonna be.
Oh no, they got a jailhouse list too. Yeah, it was a jailhouse one too. So, but it was like this motherfucker wasn't just talking. They had videos.
I made the fun. Excuse me, I'm just looking for a funny video I made about
they had videos, bro, text messages, everything.
One of my favorite messages, bro. One of my favorite messages. The kid was like she must have sent, some sort of like explicit picture or whatever the case, because the kid's like, yeah, I can't wait to go fucking eat that pussy.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like,
yeah.
And then it's like ... and it was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna call it a pussy. And I'm like, that shit got me going so bad, because I was just like, yo, this kid was like, called it a pussy.
Yeah.
Called it a pussy, forgot what he was for a second. Like, forgot who he was talking to. It was like you know what? Fuck it.
Big ass clit. Do it live. Like, I can't wait to put my lips on that big ass clit you have.
I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna put this on the pod so the people know what you're looking at.
Lance. Listen here, Lance. Lance. What the fuck did I just hear, Lance?
You said Lance? No. That sounded like Lance. No, I said Nance. That's what I said, Nance. It sounded like Lance. Look, I'm Al Pacino, okay? I love the pussy, alright? Lay your ass back down and look at the stars.
When you wrote I love the pussy, was you thinking of dangling your dice on Lance's forehead? Man, everyone's gay once in a while.
I'm not gay.
This RDJ kills it in this, man.
This is ridiculous. We got a big day
Gets
tomorrow.
better.
Get focused.
Alpha, if you're in China, I will literally suck your dick right now.
New Bedford.
For the last time, I love the pussy.
I'll cradle the balls. Shaft. Pipe. Swallow the grenade.
Bro, that's what when I heard that, I'm gonna put it on this. So people see. I posted it on Facebook, but then I was just like, let me take it down because it was like 2-3 days later when I thought of it. So it was already like a dead subject.
Nah, fuck all that. We bring it back.
I didn't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, we're gonna bring that back. You guys gonna see. That's
Bring it back.
That's the first thing. Well, that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, all these guys are like,
Hey, but
I'm
you
not
know
gay.
what? You know what would be dope though? After that motherfucker heal up, bring that motherfucker in for the interview.
The
Both of them. The one with the shadow and the one that look like a girly girl. Yeah, one with the shadow, like, yeah. You know? Like,
I'm so happy it's not me saying
oh my God. What they gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, you already know. You already had me. You doing like shit with the bed. Like this here. Well, I'm like, God damn, dog. The other one was just nice and shaved and shit, so you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, because you grew up with her. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with her. So you know what it is, dog. They ain't think that shit gonna find out. You feel what I'm saying? Must confuse this shit. This Fall River, not Las Vegas. So what happens in Fall River comes out in Fall River.
Shout out to the LGBTQ getting more pussy than some of the fucking guys out here.
That's
some
real.
Of
They
the,
gangster
more,
too.
some of the girls out here, bro.
I mean, come
they
on.
hard
Look
as hell.
at Young Thug.
What about him?
That's the hardest person I ever seen in the dress standing on 10 toes. He ain't snitch on nobody.
I forgot that he did like a dress thing. I was like, where are we going?
Bro, yeah.
Is he training? I didn't know, bro.
I mean, you were calling Rich Homie Kwanzaa, rest in peace.
R.I.P. the big homie.
He was calling him his wifey or something like that on interviews, and he was doing it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, so I mean, it's promoted. But back to that. Most of these little boys is raised by their mamas, so they see. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
React like females.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
True.
not like
you
no
guys
man,
ever see
man.
that video of Tupac when he's probably 16, 17 years old? He's
What, dancing?
very, very
Nah.
sassy.
Nah.
He's like very sassy. And
I don't think he went to Juilliard, but I know he went to like a performing arts.
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Him and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada, yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me. Like, you know what I mean? That there's nothing wrong with that. I hate that I didn't do that because I loved theater when I was in Fairfield. Like I was in theater classes, I loved it, but
yeah, it's more so
hanging out
like
with the Dover guys,
Kel's saying,
you know?
you're raised by mom.
My thing is like, all right, so you raised by your mom, raised by moms that basically like, if I caught whippings, I'm not gonna whip my kid. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You can come into an equation, and the first thing they'll be like, hey, not put your hands on my kid. If you got an issue with my kid, if my kid says something, you come tell me.
No, I don't have a kid, so it's kind of hard for me to speak on those subjects.
Well, I can tell you because
but I can't tell you. I think discipline and hitting your kid is where it has to go down. That has to be a thing.
It has to.
Do not abuse your kid. If you're a fucking drunken asshole, then you need fucking help. You need therapy. You know what I mean? You need all that noise. Like you shouldn't be putting your hands on your kid. But you know what I mean? When I was freaking skipping school, smoking cigarettes, when I tried it and got caught, like, you know what I mean? Those are the reasons you need to get slapped for that. You know what I'm trying to say? So that whole not hitting your kid, I'm not a big fan of that.
Now, I'm not. I grew up on ass whoopings, and I'm glad I got them because had I not got them, and I know I can do whatever I want to do, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably be locked up somewhere.
Yeah,
So it's
100%.
consequence. So it's like, even like, as far as like acting a fucking fool in class.
100%.
And they say I'm gonna call your parents, and I'm shook by 2:45. My stomach is turning. So it makes you really think about doing. I mean, if you ain't gonna act a fool in class, you're not gonna do anything criminal out here.
I mean, I don't know if you ever heard me say, I always credit my brothers, the fact that I had a lot of older brothers, and that they messed up and did all those things and went through that experience. Is the reason I've always been clean and never went to jail. I'm telling because I'd be, just because of the kids I hung out with and the things I did growing up and the people I was around, there's no doubt about it. If it wasn't for my brothers, I would probably be an addict. I'd be, you know what I mean? I would have went through down the same road. Not that I'm any different on such, but I'm happy I didn't have to go through it. I don't think I'm different from anybody else, except for the fact that I actually didn't try the drugs.
Yeah.
But I'm in the same situation. We're all from Fall River, right? Like, you know what I mean? We're all...
I can speak on it, man. Like, I got a 10-year-old. You guys know.
Shout out to Trent, bro.
Trent, great kid. You know what I mean? There's been 2 times that I've had to do something, and nothing of major sort. It's literally, it's literally
discipline?
a bop on the side of the
Thank God,
head.
'cause I thought you were going like, hey, I did some drugs when I was thank
No.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no.
I wasn't gonna.
I used to be sucking off a crack, dude.
I was like, man, I don't know if I'm. Let's see how Dave's going.
Stay on topic.
You're a great guy. I don't see you.
So yeah, and both times he was disrespecting the ladies that we love in our lives.
Right.
You know,
And kids today are rough. Man.
You know, so but it's probably been 2 years since he's done anything of the sort.
That's good.
You know, that's about it. You know,
I had seen the video. Black guy, you know, his son. He went seeing his son, and he was like, "Oh man, you know, you want to fight dudes and shit like that, man. I don't give a fuck about that. You know, that what motherfuckers do. But what you ain't gonna do and what I ain't gonna tolerate, you disrespecting your mama." You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother, you trying to fight your sisters and everybody else. Your mama say something, you tell your mama fuck her. Then you gonna disrespect your grandma and tell her fuck her too. I gave you passes after pass after pass after pass. You tell me that I ain't gonna do it no more. 2 weeks later, you back to the same shit, bro. Then you gonna have the nerve to tell me on God, boom, boom, I'll do this here, do this at the third, like you want to fade. Well, motherfucker, I'm here for your fade. Give me your fade and start beating the shit out of him. That's what you deserve.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Yep.
Yeah, Luongs, bro.
So now let's get back to these Venezuela games.
Real quick, I gotta real beat you down real quick, bro. What the fuck happened to LSU, man?
Man.
What a fucking collapse, bro. Man,
you're gonna blame it on Brian Kelly for me.
Oh,
Nah,
man,
your boy was like like.
That wasn't in LSU, even though they were the home team.
That was in
Allegiant Stadiums.
That was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But my thing is, dude, like, you know, homeboy was throwing over the receivers. You know, he was like a LSU Derek Carr.
Okay. I mean,
he's like a Derek Carr.
Well, he went to Fresno State.
I was saying Derek Carr.
But I knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like
Derek Carr played for the Saints.
Yeah. New Orleans Derek Carr.
And he's like
I really
the new Derek Carr.
Yeah. I mean, I had him in a parlay. I had LSU. I was talking shit.
I would have stayed away from it only because you're playing in Vegas. And USC.
I did the same thing yesterday. Like, Richie Machado was like, hey, Johnny, what do you think? And I'm like, I think Kansas City's allowed. I'll tell you exactly. You can back me up. Tell me if you think this was good advice I gave Richie Machado.
Okay.
Said Kansas, Philly, San Fran, Buffalo, Miami.
Okay.
Good teams. Like,
all favorites.
Yeah. I mean, didn't know Philly was playing in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's a
Brazil.
big deal. Well, I'm sorry, Brazil. Why do I keep saying Mexico? It's
we're so used to being in Mexico.
Yeah.
First time ever in
It
Brazil.
was in Rio.
Yeah, the same thing.
The crowd was awesome.
Brazil with Mexican grass.
Soccer grass.
Soccer grass.
So they don't. The guys are not experienced. These guys are barely, especially the rookies. They gotta understand they've only really been playing for football, like real padded football, like for about 5 to 6, 7 years. You know what I mean?
See the game last night?
I did not. How about they do?
42-7. No, 44-7.
Dub?
Nah, they lost.
I'm not laughing because they lost. I'm laughing more at the delivery.
But nah, because I look at it like, man, if they really need to do some recruiting, it ain't really the players, bro. I think it's like the coach staff, bro. I do not like Brown.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes, so we'll touch up on that. It's a perfect subject to close the not close the podcast, but next couple minutes. Teaching, man. The teaching, I think whether it's teachers, whether it's parents, because I hear it all the time. You guys are both parents, so you can kind of back me up on this. I see the posts on Facebook. Parents blaming the teachers, saying the teachers ain't teaching. The teachers are saying the parents ain't parenting. Teachers want a fucking buku raise that they do not deserve. I mean, that's not true.
I think they deserved it.
Yeah, there's a few good teachers. You know what it is that there's one, not one, but there's, I'll just say there's teachers that'll ruin it for the others.
Okay.
Right. And it's like one thing where I'm like, man, Pat Rivera's down there at Scotty's, great teacher. My sister Patricia's a teacher. My friend Kelly's a teacher. I could really go on and on. There's actually a lot. We have, a lot.
My daughter's
Tim Pop was really upset with me when we went back and forth on Facebook. Like, you know what I mean? Which again, it's one of those things where it's like, man, I wish I could let him know this is more about one person. Like, you know what I mean? Which is the person I was actually arguing with, that he actually started arguing with. And I know that person is a terrible teacher. Terrible. I'm gonna post it on here too because
Thank
not that, but like after these arguments, I'm talking about teachers were like sending me messages again, schooling me on what. Like, do you know what the fuck a para is and all that noise?
Yeah,
You're
paraprofessional.
you're a teacher. You've been in the school, but do you?
A paraprofessional.
Fucking heck, man. Why am I the only one that doesn't know what the fuck this is?
Yeah.
But it's not like common knowledge.
Basically, it's like a teacher assistant.
It's
being
what
in
we
there.
know as the teacher
But
assistant.
most of the time too, it depends on the kids. If the kid's not gravitating to the teacher itself, they'll gravitate to the para.
But they use that word para, almost like, oh, I'm a mixologist. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're a fucking substitute
I'm a
teacher.
para.
You got your degree in like a year offline. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, I get that you went to college or like online college or whatever the case is. You got educated in what you're supposed to do. But it's not something super difficult. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like a 4-year Ivy League school you went to be a teacher at Durfee or a substitute teacher. I'm sorry, a para at Henry Lord. Or like when you didn't go to Harvard. If you went to Harvard for 5 years or whatever the case is to be an educator, and you're teaching at fucking Henry Lord, that is your problem. That, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's that.
There's not enough go-getter in that.
Exactly. If you because right now you can go on Monster, Indeed, and it's right there. For a public school teacher, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's right on Indeed.
Yeah, forrepublic.org.
You know what I mean? It's not hard to become a teacher in this like thing, but the way they talk about it, like I said,
you have to have patience for number one.
I just don't see where the big raise comes from if you didn't really.
I mean, you look at it like to say you got kids telling you shut the fuck up while you trying to teach.
Your choice.
It's
your choice.
No. Oh, it's your all right. So it's your choice to become a policeman, and motherfuckers hate you.
Yeah.
All right, it's your choice
it's a
to
terrible
become
time. Cops know right now it's the worst time to be
I know, but I'm saying anything you do, you could be the worst at it, bro. Somebody can find some bad in the situation. You could be a bartender. Motherfucker blame you. Oh yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't see me complaining about the drunk people,
right?
Like, just like teachers complaining about the kids.
But my thing is, though, you got
about my job
I just seen it firsthand. You have the nicest teacher, and you have one student or a couple of students in there that basically they were disrupting and taking away from other students.
But then you have a very likable guy.
But then when you try to check that, in a nicest way, you can't get them removed. There's no child left behind, so they're stuck in your fucking classroom. You can't suspend him. Because before they was like, oh, well, Portuguese, suspend him. He black, suspend him. We ain't got to deal with him. Puerto Rican.
Sometimes my body. but again, that's just like me complaining about the drunk people and me, like, you know what I mean? Like, all that freaking noise. Like, again, like, drunk people, I'm a likable guy, and these people are still drunk and obnoxious.
I don't like drunk people.
But, like, exactly. Like, but like, I wouldn't complain about it. It's part of my job. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's really teachers that talk about kids, like, they don't like kids, but they're there for the pay, and they're there for the kids.
It's not like
because it's a respectable job.
Yeah, you know because, I mean, it's really, I mean, you look at it, it could just be me and him. You're a teacher, and if I come here every day and just fucking with you, it's going to be a point to where you want to quit. And then you look at it, you can't even quit because you owe loans from them books that you were studying in.
Yep. With that being said, I ended up watching Kill Tony like that night, and a teacher disrupted Tony Hinchcliffe.
Okay.
What a mistake. I watched it. It was and I clipped it, put it on TikTok, 12,000 views like that.
Wow.
Yeah, with people going off.
But yeah, I do a lot. I do quite a lot of stuff.
Shut the fuck up. The entire episode. No, don't over here. Stop. Relax. You're like talking. Yes, do you hear how you're talking now? God, stupid. You see how I'm like right here? You see how if I don't have a mic, you like hear me? Because you're a teacher, you think you can talk during this because you make minimal amount of money and destroy society? Like, why would you? You're not a good person. Teachers aren't even liked anymore.
She's in it good.
They're not respected. They're not liked. Shut the fuck up. I'm the teacher of this classroom, and you're being a bad student. Anyway, I'm dealing with so many fucking issues right now.
She's in a good mood. She just fucked one of her
The
students.
chick on stage just bombed. That's what they're doing.
See, you don't say words. No, late. Okay, guys. Yeah, just you're gonna have to. If you say
Removing
anything
it
else, they're
and
going to literally kick you out. We're gonna have to edit this fucking part out because you're such a dumb cunt that you had to keep talking after I told you to not talk. You had to
You see the
update your
comments?
table about why you're talking, how silly it is, and what I said. Because you're
It's
such a.
amazing you managed to have someone in Texas not believe in the First Amendment, ma'am.
Yeah. This is why the Second Amendment exists, is so that we can shoot people like that in the fucking head. I don't get it. I'm a teacher. Shut the fuck up.
Probably wasn't having it at all.
No. The Rogan is kind of the same way. Rogan's not a fan of teachers either. Maybe that's the way I am. Maybe that's the way I have. But it's not. It's honestly because it really is because there's a few handful of teachers who I think should not be teaching and definitely don't deserve a raise.
Sure.
And again, while we have kind of, I'll put up. I'm not going to talk about it again, but I have a few articles saved up that were sent to me by teachers. The person I was arguing with, not Tim. Shout out to Tim, great teacher, great educator. Want to make that clear before he choke slams me through a wall. But one of the teachers I was arguing with lost a kid, an autistic kid, just walked right out of the classroom, and a bunch of construction workers that were building, framing the foundation and all this noise of a house down the street. Kid walked right into the site. Construction worker sees this kid, was like, "What the heck is going on?" Called the police. Kid's like, "Yeah, I go to school right there." Just walked out and came over here. He was like 8, 9 years old. From fucking Henry Lord. This same person's asking for a fucking raise. Not only that, but when I'm arguing with them, the punctuations were off. The grammar was off. The spelling was off. I'm like, bro, I tagged Cliff. I said, Cliff, give this girl a raise, bro.
Shit, man. I'm hoping things get straight because now they got a new assistant superintendent that actually worked in the school.
Brian Raposa, man. He obviously does a very good job molding kids. Shout out to Mitch.
He had Talbot.
Yeah, he's at Talbot.
You know what I'm saying?
The principal?
He was the principal for Talbot for years, and I'm telling you, them kids there was like rough.
Oh yeah.
And he shaped that up.
You
know what I'm saying? He shaped that up, made it run smooth. You feel what I'm saying? Everything. It was no more like after school fights or after school stabbing.
Talbot was known for that,
like
man.
that. Yeah. And he put me in a mix, so I basically knew a vast majority of the parents that were dropping their kids off.
Yeah.
So that made it even more easier. You feel what I'm saying? But he actually knows the situations, sees the situations. Actually, get free classes to kids at his gym at Regiment.
Cool. It's very important, man. I told you.
So him being assistant superintendent, is going to be a real good thing, a real huge impact.
It's a big step in the right direction for Florida education, man. For sure. Brian's a great guy. I love talking to Brian.
Real quick, I was talking to my kid last night about this. We went to Sonic for dinner, right?
Shout out to Trent.
Right? So he tells me, he's talking about the Spanish girl was asking for cookies, and I asked him, I'm like, hey dude, is there an interpreter there, like official interpreter?
Snapchat real quick, boys.
He's like, nah, but he's like, there's about 20 kids that speak primarily Spanish with no interpreter.
Yeah.
So they literally have the kids interpreting for free. Like, that's a job. You know what I'm saying? You're interpreting the kids that can't speak English. You know what I mean? How difficult is that, dude? Having to go to school to learn and be an interpreter.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he used to have, he got ELS or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we all went to school too, then we all had Spanish.
So you'll have, well, I learned a little bit of Spanish being, growing up around them in Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could I be more fluent? Yeah. So I would love to do that because, you know what I'm saying? It's
a huge advantage to have.
Yeah.
Really
basically to actually, know what's going on, know what's being said, and know what to say. You know what I'm saying? In the same sense. And plus, you say if you really wanted to get something done, and you having a hard time, it Google Translate, but
that's my best friend right there, man.
Google Translate, but
I'll pick up my phone right now. It's right on top of it. I use Google Translate a lot. It's very useful.
Don't they have one this type of app to where no matter what type of language you're speaking, detect it and pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up.
Google
Yeah.
phone for that, man. The Google, I know that there's an app that does pick it up, but the new Google phone that like Costa got it, it's fucking incredible.
I need to get
It's
that.
nuts. Like I made fun of him. I'm like, what the hell? He texted me and it came out in green. I'm like, the hell is this? You poor fuck. And he's like, bro. He came over and showed me that thing. It was super, super, super nice, man. Yeah, I like. It is 10 o'clock. We have a 35-minute show.
Alrighty, bam.
Okay. Oh, we're
I
gonna
gotta
close it
bring
up?
my kids. Yeah, gotta bring my
Alright.
kids.
Okay.
So, what's it called? You have soccer every week?
Yeah, well, pretty much. We were off Labor Day last week. We're gonna run it today. So see how it goes.
I do like, yeah, we can keep it up. I ask people how they like this thing. Because we can go again. There's a stream key here. We can go live. Do all that noise. They're actually making the announcement now. Yeah, so what do you want to do? People that share it, people that like it, follow
share
it.
it.
Yeah, let's do
share
it. Yep.
Share it. Follow.
Yeah, so make sure we're gonna try to, because I know it gets tough because if a lot of people share it, it's tough to keep track of everything. But I'm gonna make sure people on your page, make sure you send me screenshots of everybody share it. Same thing.
Yep.
Actually, maybe that's what I should do. Have
How
people,
about comment on the main page?
yeah, comment on the main page. All right, and then we're gonna throw you all on the wheel. Everybody that comment on the main page, I don't care if it's a hi, fucking suck my dick, Dave, or whatever. Teachers deserve raises, fuck Bill Tony, whatever the case is. I don't know. Say whatever the fuck you want. You can say you hate the show for all I fucking care.
Yeah, right.
But we're gonna give away, I don't know, 25 or 50. Again, I don't want to make promises. I want to say 50. The only reason I'm saying 50 because every time I go get a $25 card, they're sold out.
Yep.
And I end up buying the 50 anyway. So you guys might get lucky depending on when I leave, if it's there.
Then the more subscribers and the more likes we get, the more the
That's what we're
prize
trying to
go.
do. Yeah, the bigger the prize, the bigger thing. So yeah, so hopefully $25 or $50 gift card to DraftKings. Who doesn't fucking like that? If you couldn't tell from my parlay, you can turn $5 into $10,000.
Shit.
Oh man,
Not like a degenerate Saturday. You know what I mean?
Don't be a degenerate about it. But yes, please, if you have a chance, pray for LeBron James Jr. to get
Get that 10 assists.
Yeah, we'll have a couple cards, so let's give away.
Yeah, that's a good deal, man. $50 if you just comment on the page,
Or
man.
25,
for a gift
depending-
card, or 25.
Depending on how it goes. It doesn't matter. Again, even $25, man. A free $25. Got the NFL. I mean, this will probably be posted by mid-week too, anyway, of the NFL season. But hey, good fucking starter for next week. Couple bucks. Try to turn it in. It's free. Even if you put it on a,
with a bat.
yeah, even if you have a huge favorite, it is a $25 card. Put that $25 on a minus 1,000. What do you get? Like you end up back with $27.50. You know what I mean? Of money you didn't have, right?
Well, guys, I'm out of here.
All right, this guy's got kids to go teach.
Yeah,
This
baby.
guy's got kids to go watch.
You know
All right, brother.
what's good forever? Let me talk. What I'm puffing on, yeah, I got that low screen. Twisting up a L, that's a 508 smoke screen. Tag it twice,